Hello guys, this is Kudo, and today in this video I will show you how you can force an HTTP request to turn into an HTTPS request. So let's get into it. So the first thing, what we need to do, so we need to our script, and let's create some C# script, and let's name it so force HTTP to HTTPS. Okay, and let's open it in Visual Studio. So why I do this tutorial? So basically, previously in my other video about API, sometimes you will be able to get some requests using HTTP. So because you can got this issue, we'll make sure, even if you're using other APIs than Disney one, we make sure that the requests will transform in HTTPS. So to do this, what I will need to do, so let's create a private string. So let's create a private string and let's name it so HTTP URL, and we want to register an HTTP URL. So basically it's very nice because if you don't know, the CERN one, so CERN from Switzerland, got some HTTP website and also an HTTPS website. And what we want to try to do, we will try to make a request on this website and try to get some info on this website using HTTPS and not the HTTP normal website. So I don't need the update function. I will use the start function also. So I will need the coroutine. So I think you now get the point on how you can use a request. So let's create a private, enumerator. So enumerator. So force request to HTTPS. Okay, what I will need to have, so I will need to have a string URL, so string URL in parameter, and also let's make a boolean, so a boolean to let us know if we want to force to HTTPS, and by default it will be equal to false. Okay, and what I will need, so I will also need, so using Unity Engine, so Unity Engine networking to be able to make a request. And so let's start with the request. So basically I will use using Unity web request, so Unity web request, so Unity web request www will be equal to my Unity web request, so Unity web request, and we just want to get some information about the URL we just have in the parameter. So again, I think you know the drill. So the first thing, so we need to make a yield return send web request, so return www.send web request, and we wait for the response. Okay, after that, what we want to do, we want to check the response. So if www.result is equal to Unity web request, so success, we want to do something. So just for now, I just want to make some debug.log, and we want to log the www.download handler. So basically we'll use the downloader.text. So we just want to show what is inside the website. Else, what we want to do, debug.log warning, and we would just want to log error get request, so get request. So we'll show the URL, and we will show also the error, so like this, and www plus www.error. Okay, so now let's just try it and let's see if we can access to the website via HTTP. So let's start the coroutine. So start coroutine, and let's start the coroutine. So force request HTTP, and we put in parameter basically the HTTP URL like this. And right now we don't force the HTTPS, so we can save this. Don't forget the parentheses. We can save this. We can head back to Unity, and let's create an empty game object. create an empty game object and let's call it force HTTPS. Okay, let's add the component force HTTPS. So let's reset it, doesn't really matter. And now let's save this and let's just hit play and let's see what Unity say to us. So this is annoying because what he did is say non-secure network connection disabled. So basically, I'm not allowing non-secure networking. So you got a way to get away from that. What they can suggest is you can change the player setting. So to be able to change the player setting, what you can do is go on file. So let me go on player setting like this. So let me like that, and they told you if you want you can go on the basically the other setting, and here you can basically disable allow download over HTTP. So let's try it on development build right now. So we can hit play and it will allow me to basically call my request with HTTP. But I don't want to do that because I want my application to be secure. So I will remove this, so not allowed. And let's go to my favorite class, so the util classes. So let's go to my util classes and let's create a function will allow me to basically force to HTTPS. So let's create a public static function, so a static string, and let's call this one force force to HTTPS, and it will take in parameter a string URL. So basically the string URL you will put in parameter. So it will wait for a string. So what I want to use, so I will use URL builder, so URI builder, URI builder, and what I want to create, so URI builder, so let's name it URI builder, and what I want to create, so I will create a new URI builder, so URI builder, and it will take in parameter the URL. Okay, so now I just create the new URL, and what I want to do, I want to use URL builder, so the object I use, dot scheme, and this will be equal to URI scheme HTTPS, so URI scheme, so URI dot scheme scheme HTTPS. So basically, this will transform this object URL into an HTTP object URL. Okay, and to make sure to not avoid any parameter in any point, because this can happen, so we'll say URI builder, so URI builder dot port, and it will force the port to 443. Like that, we will not have any issues. And at the end, what we want to do, we just want to return the URI builder, so URI builder, like this, dot URI dot toString. And like that, we can force the HTTPS. So now we can head back to our force to HTTPS, and what we want to do, we want just here to add a check. So if force to HTTPS equal to true, what we want to do, we just want to say, so URL will be equal to basically utils dot force to HTTP, and we'll put in parameter the URL. So to make sure this will work, so I will say debug.log this is the URL before forcing, so plus URL, and I will log just after, like this, like that. This is the URL after forcing. So now save this, so we can put in parameter true to force URL. We can save this, we can head back to Unity, and now if we hit play, again I not allow the HTTP, so it will transform HTTP to HTTPS, and if I hit play, as you can see, it will retrieve the head and the body. So this URL before it was HTTP, and after it become HTTPS. So last thing, I just want to show you what happens if you don't put in the utils the 443. So this one. If I don't put 443, so like this, we can save this, and let's head back to Unity just to show you what will happen if you don't force this. So let's hit play. So there it is. So basically, it will put the basic port, so 2.0 and 80. And this is an issue for us because some websites don't allow this redirection. So this is why you will need to put basically, not here, basically this one. So the port 443. So that's it guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you learned something, and I guess I'll catch you guys next time. Bye bye.